another installment of To a Healthy Holiday Cooking Show. My name is Erin Scott and welcome to my kitchen. I'm all dressed up for a cocktail party today because today's recipe is one of those healthy recipes that you can incorporate into a party situation or perhaps even a dinner situation during the holidays. So if you are asked to bring a dish to a party, or if you're hosting a party yourself, this is actually a really, really fun, healthy treat for the holidays. Today, we are going to make a Shakeology chocolate cream pie. You heard me right. We are making a dessert, but it's a super, super, super healthy dessert because we're going to incorporate the superfood formula of the chocolate Shakeology. So you get all of the nutrients that you would normally get with Shakeology, but we're going to incorporate into a fun, tasty chocolate cream pie that you can serve at your next holiday party. Awesome, so here's what you're gonna need. You're going to need your chocolate Shakeology. We're actually gonna use 2 scoops. So it's technically 2 servings of chocolate Shakeology, but it's a pie, so you're gonna share it with many people. So the calories are distributed, so it's not a big deal. You're going to need a container of tofu. Silky or firm is ideal, so approximately 12 ounces of tofu for this one pie. We're gonna need a half a cup of natural peanut butter, half a cup, so we've got our natural peanut butter here. A couple of tablespoons of milk. I have chosen coconut milk for today, but skim milk or almond milk might work really well for you. And of course, your pre-made pie crust. Okay, we've got our measuring spoon right here. And everything's gonna go into that pie crust. And you'll need your blender to mix all the ingredients together ahead of time. So let's get started. Sweet, so we have here our tofu, our natural peanut butter, our coconut milk, and of course our chocolate Shakeology, and our pre-made pie crust. Now remember, you can probably find a whole wheat version or whole grain version of the pie crust at a natural food store or a health food store, so there's lots of options to make this recipe even healthier. Alrighty, the first thing we're gonna do is add our tofu and peanut butter. So what I like to do right in the container is I just kind of like mash it up a little bit, like make little cubes out of it, so it's easy to just kind of scoop out and pop right there into the blender. This tofu looks a little scary, but I promise you once it's all blended up and mixed together with the Shakeology, you are gonna be so excited about how healthy and delicious this is. I'm super, super excited about this. So just throw all that in there. Looking quite good so far. So we got that. Now, if you know me and my kitchen, I'm not exactly equipped for a cooking show. Couldn't find a half a cup measuring cup. So got my quarter cup here. I'm going to scoop out a quarter of a cup at a time. But you'll want to add a half a cup. Okay? So here's a quarter of it, or half of a half a cup. Throw that back in. This is natural peanut butter. I'm really hoping that I don't make a big mess here. I should really get an apron, especially if I'm going to wear a cocktail dress while making my Shakeology dessert for y'all. I'm so excited the sun came out today. It's all rainy this morning. Alright, so now we got our half a cup of natural peanut butter all in there. Should we get it in there? Nice and good? Yeah, I did it. When you're at your house, you can do it too. We're going to add our 2 scoops of Shakeology. So like I said earlier, that's 2 servings. Awesome. And then here's our second scoop. Chocolate Shakeology. And then we're going to start by adding 2 tablespoons of the coconut milk. You may need to add more depending, wow, this is kind of slippery here. Depending on how your blender blends. So you want to get it good and blended. And of course, we also need to figure out whether it's appropriate with the tofu that you selected. So everything's in the blender. I'm just gonna lock that up and we're gonna mix that up. It's time for the blender dance. This is very different. Blending. I'm gonna add a little bit more coconut milk. I'm just gonna throw it right in the little spout there. I'm gonna add 1 more tablespoon. Remember, it's gonna be a little. Nailed it. we took the blade out of our blender and our chocolate cream mixture is in here and it's good to go. Now all we gotta do is scoop this bad boy up into the pie crust. So let's do that now. Cool, cool. Might be easier for me to pour this, so I'm just gonna grab the whole thing. So I got an extra large pie crust so that we could spread the love a little bit more slices. But just know that this will fill up regular size pie crust wonderfully. Wonderfully. Wonder of wonders. Miracle of miracles. Alright, if you can name the musical that I just quoted, bonus. And if you can even name the characters who sing it in the musical, super double bonus. You know what I will do for, you know what I will do? You know what I will do? If you can figure out what musical I just quoted and who the character was that was singing that musical, that song in the musical, I'm gonna send you a week's supply of free Shakeology, your flavor of choice. First person to get it right. Oh my gosh, I'm actually really excited about this. I feel like Santa Claus. So if you know, post in the comments below on YouTube. Actually, you can't do that because then other people, well, if you're the first person to post, it won't be a problem. So, first person to post in the comments on my YouTube, wonder of wonder, miracle of miracles. If you know it, call it out and you get a week's supply, a week's worth of Shakeology for you to try for the holiday season. It's my little Christmas gift to you. Oh, I'm gonna sing the tune though, because you might recognize it even quicker. So check it out. Remember, I'm using an extra large pie crust, so this will fit perfectly in a standard pie crust that you can get pre-made at the store. Now what we want to do is we want to let it sit and get firm in the fridge. So you're going to refrigerate it for about an hour and then you should be good to go. There you have it, another healthy holiday recipe. I really hope you enjoy your chocolate cream Shakeology pie at your next holiday gathering or holiday party. It's a great healthy alternative to a dessert that I love. I'll just be totally honest with you, chocolate cream pie is like my favorite. So the fact that I can put superfood ingredients and healthy nutrients into my body at the same time, it's just fantastic. So I'd love to hear from you. If you decide to try this recipe for your next holiday gathering, I'd love to hear how it was received and how easy it was for you to make. Thank you so much for joining me for another healthy holiday cooking show. I will see you soon. Thanks so much. Cheers to a healthy holiday.